My name is Caroline and I am a kinesiologist and an equine massage therapist. So today we're going to talk about something a little bit different. During this at-home work period, I have had a lot of people contact me regarding a sore neck or a sore back, and all of these aches and pains are mysteriously arising. So we're going to dive in a little bit as to why they're coming on and what you can do at home to help prevent them or help ease them. So for this you don't need any equipment or anything like that. You will need a towel or a hoodie at some point, but I'm sure we all have something that we can use, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get to work. These exercises are not meant to make you buff. They are more so to encourage movement. So movement between your vertebrae, movement in your hips, movement in your shoulders, really opening up the range of motion through your spine and through your hips. There are a couple that are activation exercises. Once again, they are not going to make you buff and huge. They are going to focus on the little muscles that might be under some strain during your at-home working time. Okay, so the first exercise is called cat-cow. If you are a yogi fan, you will know this. It is really good to encourage movement through the hips, movement through the shoulders, and along the entire vertebrae. So I will do a little demonstration here. This exercise, if there are any areas where you feel like your vertebrae are locking a little bit, that's okay. Don't force yourself through the movement. Some people can move more than others, and it's totally normal. So only stay within the range that you are comfortable. I do this for about a minute. I would say you don't have to do it as long. 30 seconds would be tons. And you're going to be in 4-point kneeling. So all you are going to do is you're going to hunch your back up as high as you can, like a hissing cat. And then you're going to sag it down low as far as you can, like an old cow. Okay? And you're just going to slowly go through these motions, and you'll feel a little bit of tension as soon as you hit the end range here, and you're going to go all the way back up. So that's the first one. That's the cat-cow. And what we're doing is we are opening and mobilizing all the vertebrae along our back. You're getting quite a bit of good hip activation here, which will help with your sitting posture. And then the second one I call an open book. So it really focuses on the thoracic part of your vertebrae, so the upper shoulders. And it really focuses on that rotation above the low back and below the cervix. So that one I like for you individuals who are experiencing tension through the shoulders and those aches and pains. So for this one, you are going to be laying on the floor. Good. You're going to be laying on your side, and you are going to keep your knees on the ground, and you are going to open up like a book, following your thumb with your head all the way around, making sure those knees stay on the ground. Good. And then you will do that on both sides of your body. You will feel a little bit of tension through the shoulders and through your mid-back. That one I like to do 10 times each side, and that really just gets everything opened up through the chest, through the back, and it helps loosen those joints if any of them are stuck. The next ones are actual exercises. The best thing you can do are full body activities. So that would be a squat or a lunge or going for a walk. Anything to get all the muscles of the hip and the back contracting at the same time, and those involve full body exercises. The last one for the upper body, we are going to focus on making sure we have correct posture through our shoulders. So this one, your arms will be down at your side. You can do this standing, and you are going to Roll your shoulders back, squeezing between your shoulder blades, and then coming back to front. Rolling your shoulder back, squeezing between your shoulder blades. You should almost feel a pinching between your shoulder blades. I'll turn around, roll the shoulders back. You can kind of see a riffle in my shirt there, and then come back to center. I will also show you standing. If you are going to look at my thumbs, when I'm rolling my shoulder back, my thumbs are facing towards you. As I roll them back, my hands rotate to the outside. Good, and then back forward. And rotate to the outside and back forward. So for that one I recommend if you are going to be sitting at a computer all day, I recommend that you do that one quite frequently, like every 5 to 10 minutes. It is basically just a reminder for the back part, for the part that maintain your shoulder in the correct posture, your posterior muscles, to say, hey, we can't relax, we can't stay in this slouched position. We need to stay activated all the time, and we need to support our upper body. And that in turn will relieve a little bit of the tension through your neck as everything is connected. So we are going to talk a little bit about sitting posture. Obviously, I know it's pretty hard to find the perfect chair for you at home, and I'm not advising anyone to go buy the perfect chair unless they intend to permanently work from home. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how you can provide lumbar support for yourself at home. So this chair obviously is not the ideal chair for me, but if you see, most of the time I will be slouching forward, my shoulders will be rounded, my lower back is going to be rounded, and then on top of it, my hands will be out here at a computer. So that's going to round my shoulders forward even more. So the ideal posture would be to have this support through the lumbar and your shoulders rolled back, okay? In a good scenario, you'll be able to hold this position yourself for a little bit. You're not going to be able to hold it long term. So my advice would be to get a towel. I personally rolled up just a hoodie, and the thickness is totally up to you. I think that if you are just starting, I would go a little bit lighter or a little bit thinner. Quite often, if you get a giant roll like this, it might actually hurt your back a little bit more, and you might feel a little bit more achy because it's also not used to that position. So for me to go from here to here for a full period of time, I'm going to want to put this right where those two little dimples would sit on your back. Okay, and that is going to provide you with the support to sit upright for a long period of time without having this happening. So as soon as this happens, that puts tension along these muscles down my back, and that's where you get your low back pain from. Also, if you notice, as soon as I add this, my shoulders are still rounded forward because I have awful posture. But they're not hunched all the way through, okay? So if you focus on those rolling back exercises for your shoulders, and you provide your back with some lumbar support, hopefully this will help you throughout your working through home stay. Hopefully it doesn't go on very long. I hope everyone stays healthy. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any other videos you'd like us to make, please comment down below, and we will try and get right on it. Yeah, feel free to message us with any questions. Obviously, there are a ton more exercises you can be doing. If it's something you're interested in, if you would like a little bit of foam rolling advice or TheraBand exercises, please feel free to contact us. And yeah, have a great one, guys.